Welcome NFW Nation to another episode of The Luv Shack. I'm your host of Dr. Love, Big Al. Tonight we're going to pay tribute to a great superstar, a great athlete, one of the best in the business. That is Macho Man Randy Savage, who this past week passed away from a car accident and who is missed but not forgotten. And to relay a message from Mama Rich from the NFW, on behalf of New Focus Wrestling organization, we would like to send out our condolences to the Poffo family and to let them know they're in our hearts, they're in our thoughts, and they're in our prayers. God bless you all. Thank you, Mama Rich. And now we have another message from a great superstar. He is the Iron Man, Rob Conway, the NFW heavyweight champion. And here he is, the Iron Man.
This is the Iron Man, Rob Conway, the New Focus Wrestling heavyweight champion. I'm calling into the Luv Shack today because we're going to be talking about and honoring the life and career of the Macho Man, Randy Savage. First of all, I just want to let everybody know that I was a huge Macho Man Randy Savage fan growing up, and I was a fan of his all throughout my career. I believe that the Macho Man is one of the most underrated performers of all time. I think that he is an innovator for a big guy. He still was a high flyer. He had great ring presence. He had the really loud ring gear. He had a voice that everyone could try to imitate. I mean, he really had catchphrases. The Macho Man is somebody that I think everybody, even people who don't watch wrestling, if you said the Macho Man Randy Savage, they would say, oh yeah, snap it to a Slim Jim. So he really did a lot for the wrestling business, not only in the ring, but outside of the ring too, to bring more awareness to wrestling. Now, for me personally, he is one of the only wrestlers that I ever wanted to wrestle, that I never had the opportunity to not only wrestle, but I never got to meet him, which was really odd for me because I've got to wrestle almost everybody that's every legend in the business. So when he passed away last week, I felt as if I knew him. I mean, I had to pull my car over and sit there for a second and think to myself, wow, the Macho Man Randy Savage died. You know, I'm never going to get a chance to meet him. I'm never going to get a chance to wrestle him. You know, luckily, we're going to have lots of footage and the DVDs and all the great matches that he had to watch, all the great interviews that he did. So, whether it be on YouTube or on DVD, watching things on the internet, you know, he's always going to live on, not only through the media, but all of us that got a chance to watch him, he's going to live on in our memories. So I just want to say to Randy Savage, I want to thank him very much for all that he did for the wrestling business. And I just want to thank him because he's one of the reasons that the Iron Man Rob Conway got into the wrestling business. Because of his larger-than-life persona, the tan, the muscles, you know, made it seem like, you know, that guy's cool. I want to be a wrestler like him. And if I can just somehow or another in my career and lifetime affect, you know, people in any way the way the Macho Man did, then I will consider that to be a pretty successful career. So I just want to let NFW Nation know and the Luv Shack know that the Iron Man Rob Conway appreciate everything that the Macho Man Randy Savage has done for wrestling, and he will be missed. And it's a sad time in wrestling knowing that we're never going to get a chance to hear the Macho Man again saying, oh yeah.
Thank you, champ. And now, little biography about the Macho Man. Randall Mario Poffo was born on November 15, 1952, on the campus of Ohio State University He was the son of wrestler Angelo Poffo and a brother of Leapin' Lenny Poffo. Before entering the world of wrestling, Randy was a baseball player that was in the farm systems of the St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and Chicago White Sox. He became a wrestler in 1975. Randy Savage gained national attention in 1985 when he joined the WWE. In a surprise, he named the lovely Mrs. Elizabeth to be his manager. In real life, who he married, the late Elizabeth Gillette. Within months, he had beaten twice the heavyweight champion of the world then, Hulk Hogan. Randy Savage later on became the Intercontinental Champion when he beat Tito Santana. Randy Savage's title reign lasted over a year and was the longest title reign at that point. He was most notable with his feud with George the Animal Steele, who had a crush on Elizabeth, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and the Honky Tonk Man. Later on, Randy Savage teamed up with Hulk Hogan to be called Mega Powers. Hulk Hogan was cheated out of a title, so Savage was able to win the vacant title in a tournament by beating 4 men at WrestleMania 4, one of which was Ted DiBiase. Savage also later on beat Jim Duggan, who rechristened himself as the Macho King, and had Sherry Martel as his manager. In WrestleMania 7, he lost a retirement match with Ultimate Warrior, but after a match, made up with Elizabeth, and a few weeks later, he proposed to her, and they were married at SummerSlam in 1991. Randy Savage joined the World Championship Wrestling in 94, and was there until 99, feuding with Ric Flair and the NWO. He later became known to be wrestling in TNA in 2004 and 2005. After he retired, he starred in the movie Spider-Man as Bonesaw McGraw. Randy Savage will be greatly missed, but never forgotten. He held many titles. The Intercontinental title, February of '86, when he beat Tito Santana. WrestleMania 4, 1988, he became world title by beating Ted DiBiase. 1992 at WrestleMania 7, he beat Ric Flair. In WCW in World War III, he won the Battle Royal for the vacant title. In 96 again, beating Ric Flair. In 1998, Spring Stampede to beat Sting. In 1999, he at the Bash at the Beach with Sid Vicious as his partner, he beat Sting and Kevin Nash in a tag team match to win the WCW tag team titles. Long live Macho Madness. And now, a slideshow honoring the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. Again, long live Macho Madness.
Used to bring me down.
NFW Nation, please, please, don't fight amongst yourself. Leave the fighting to us. Spread the Macho Madness. Long live Macho Madness. Missed but not forgotten.